Hi, this is Matt Morris. Thanks for watching this video. Just like your friend who invited you to watch this, I'm an independent representative for World Ventures. We are a private VIP invitation-only travel club. And if you haven't figured it out yet, yes, your friend wants you to come travel with us and join the club. So I'm going to quickly explain how all of this works. Now, if you haven't heard of World Ventures, we've become the single largest travel club in the world. We've attracted over 1 million members in 35 countries. We've won over 20 different travel awards from the World Travel Awards. We've hit the Inc. 5000 fastest growing companies in America 4 years in a row, and we've done over $2 billion in sales in just the past 3 years. Our flagship product is called our Dream Trips Platinum Membership. This is giving you access to member-only pricing, saving you up to 70% on your vacations, and for some, you'll even be able to earn your travel and pay nothing for it. And the biggest question we get is, how do we get the prices? Well, pretty simple. We buy vacations in bulk, anywhere from 50 to 500 of our members at one resort or cruise ship. World Ventures leverages that buying power to negotiate prices that you would never have access to as an individual, and they pass the savings on to us as a member, giving you the guaranteed lowest rate. So the pricing is awesome, but the biggest reason for our tremendous success and why everyone seems to want their friends and family to come join them is because of the amazing experience that you're going to have on the trip. So these are not like buying a regular vacation. This is a specially curated trip so that your transfers to and from the airport are taken care of. You're going to have your own host or hostess. It's kind of like having your own concierge to make sure everything's taken care of. We organize meet and greet parties, so if you want to hang out with some of the other Dream Trip members, you can. And there's always extras thrown in that you wouldn't have gotten if you would have booked it outside of Dream Trips. So you're getting a premium vacation where you should have had to pay extra, but as a member, you're getting the guaranteed lowest price. Now, you're going to have thousands of these trips every year to choose from. In fact, last year we did over 5,000. That's close to 500 trips per month in our inventory, and these trips are literally all over the world and every continent around the globe. So I'll go through a few quick examples here. Here's a Caribbean cruise, 6 days, 5 nights for only $250 per person. If you've been on a cruise, you know you'll eat a heck of a lot more than $250 over the course of 6 days. Now, I want you to notice something real quick where it says apply up to 100 points. Now, one of the reasons we think this membership is one of the biggest no-brainers known to man and why over 1 million people have already said yes is because whatever you spend on the membership, you're going to get it all back in the form of points that you can use to deduct from the cost of a dream trip. Now, a point equals $1, so for this trip, you can take $100 off. Now, how about a trip to China, staying at the 5-star Conrad Hilton, where you feel like a movie star when you walk in? 5 days, 4 nights for only $629 per person. You can deduct another $300 as well. You're also getting a full-day Great Wall tour, a full-day historical tour, 4 breakfasts, 2 lunches, 2 dinners, along with a guide. Now, I've been on this trip. I will tell you, it was an unbelievable experience. Here's a 5-day, 4-night trip to Dubai, staying at the Fairmont. 5 breakfasts, 2 dinners, a full-day desert safari tour, and tickets to the water park and aquarium for only $728 per person, and you can deduct another $360 on this trip. Now, here's a week in Greece with sea view accommodations, tons of meals, a half-day excursion, a half-day monastery tour, a massage, and a special Greek night dinner with plate smashing and everything for only $569 per person. You can deduct another $125 off of that. Now, maybe you've wanted to go on an African safari. Here's a trip to Kenya with your lodge stay, a half-day game drive, your meals for only $169 per person, and you can deduct another $150 off of this. Or maybe you want to pop down to Cape Town in South Africa, climb Table Mountain, which was definitely one of my highlights in World Ventures. 3 days, 2 nights for only $219, and you can take another $150 off of that. Now, a question I get all the time is, can I add a day or two before or after and stay longer? Now, as long as there's availability, absolutely, you're taken care of. Now, I could spend another 2 hours going through a ton of different Dream Trip examples, but you get the idea. Amazing, specially curated premium vacations at a huge savings that you'd never have access to if you weren't a member. And if you want to experience more fulfillment and make a difference in the lives of others, we have volunteerism trips where you can actually give back and contribute to those in need. Now, one of the things we're most proud of is our World Ventures Foundation, where a portion of every membership dues actually goes to fund children in need. We also have a new category called Anytime Escapes. Now, these trips won't have a host, a meet and greet party, or transfers, but you can book them anytime, so they're completely flexible with your travel schedule. Now, here's the Dominican Republic, 5 days, 4 nights, all you can eat and drink, alcohol included, for only $149 per person. That's literally $30 per day for all you can eat and drink. I've figured out that I can actually live on these trips cheaper than I can live at home and pay for my own meals and the mortgage on my house. Here's Santorini in Greece. I've been here, and I promise you it is one of the most romantic places in the world. You're getting a 5-star resort with breakfast daily for only $198 per person. Trust me, you want to go on this trip. How about New Orleans? Staying at the French Quarter at the JW Marriott, 4 days and 3 nights, only $159. Orlando at the Hilton near Disney World, 4 days and 3 nights for only $139. As a member, you're also going to have access to our award-winning booking engine, where as a member, you're going to have access to our rate shrinker technology. Not only are you going to have the guaranteed lowest rates on your flights, if the price drops from when you book until when you go on your trip, our booking engine is going to refund you the difference in fare to your credit card. So we literally have thousands of people getting money back on their flights, where if they had booked anywhere else, they would have been stuck at the rate they paid. You're also going to have access to our concierge service. It's 24/7. So if you need dinner reservations, a wake-up call, online research, you name it, they got you taken care of. And our dining program, where we've partnered up with thousands of restaurants, where when you go out to eat at participating merchants, you're going to get anywhere from 20 to 50% of your bill paid back to you in the form of points that you can use dollar for point towards a dream trip. You'll also have our emergency evacuation service. So if you were to get sick or injured on a trip and you need to be flown out, they'll take care of you at no additional charge. One of the reasons why we've had over 1 million customers become members is because in many cases you can go on 1 or 2 trips in a year and you'll save more than the cost of your membership. So it just makes logical sense. And folks, there's no comparison of this membership to anything else on the market. There's travel clubs out there where the membership costs anywhere from $8,000 to $80,000. And they don't even give you a fraction of the value of the membership that you have here. Now, because we want to help more people experience the world, and we want to fulfill our mission of helping more people experience fun, freedom, and fulfillment in their lives, you're not going to pay $8,000. You're not going to pay $4,000, not even $1,000. Your Platinum membership is only $479 initially, never pay that again, and just $100 per month. And as I mentioned earlier, every dollar you spend on the membership, you're actually going to get it back to be used towards a trip. Now, you can, of course, cancel at any time, but if you're like many of our members who've been on a dream trip, you're going to want to keep it forever. Now, if that weren't enough, when you refer just 4 other Platinum members, World Ventures is going to waive your monthly fees. We call it Refer 4, Pay No More. And even though you're not paying your monthly dues, the company is still going to give you your monthly points to be used towards a trip. Now, what I love about this company is there's just no way to lose. We guarantee you the lowest price on every dream trip. Every dollar you spend on the membership, you get to use it towards a trip. Refer just 4 other members using this video you're watching right now, and as long as they remain active, you pay no monthly fee, and the company will still give you 1,200 points every year towards a trip, even though you're not paying a fee. As a member, not only do you have access to these premium vacations at the guaranteed lowest prices, you'll also have the ability to earn your way on a trip. Every time you personally refer a Platinum member to the club, you're going to earn 200 points towards another trip. Now, because there's no limit to the number of people you can refer, as you can imagine, you can earn some pretty serious points. Now, just imagine for a minute, how would it feel to be able to take 3, 4, 5, or more vacations every single year? Now, most people are going to go through their entire life, and unfortunately, that's not even going to be an option. But for many of the leaders in World Ventures, taking several vacations a year, it's a way of life. Now, if you're open to the idea of earning some additional income in addition to what you're doing right now, you can optionally become an independent representative for only $100 one time and just $20 per month. Being a representative is going to allow you to earn income by referring other members to the club, and it allows you to earn an override on the sales volume for the memberships that happen throughout your entire referral network. And if you're wondering, do you have to be a pushy salesperson? I'll answer that question by asking you this. Is the person who invited you to watch this video, are they being a pushy salesperson right now? Not at all, right? They're probably just sitting there with you. They're not saying a word, right? They're just letting me do all the selling and explaining. In fact, they might not even be with you right now. They could be on the other side of town, even on the other side of the world, and this video is doing the work for them. You see, you're watching our proven word-of-mouth referral marketing system in action right now. One of the biggest factors in your success with this program is very simply, how many people can you show this video to? So by now you might be asking, how do I make money? So every time you refer a platinum member, you're gonna make a $50 commission. Refer 4 in your first 28 days, and not only are your monthly fees waived, you're gonna earn $500 in cash plus 400 in Rovia bucks. Now these Rovia bucks can be used towards flights, hotels, car rentals, any kind of travel. So that's a total of $900. Enroll 6 in your first month and you'll earn $1,000 in bonuses in cash, 400 in travel for a total of $1,400. If just 2 of those 6 refer another platinum member with only 8 members on your team, you'll earn a total of $2,200. So my question to you, how many people do you know that would love to earn an extra $2,200 in the next few weeks? You're starting to see why this is growing so fast. When your team grows to a total of 12 platinum members, not only are you earning weekly income based on the new members joining your team, you're also earning residual income based on the dues people are paying for their membership. Now, your weekly income can grow as much as $25,000 per week. Your monthly income can grow up to $50,000 per month. Now, if you see how big this is and you're ready to get started, I'm going to give you 2 pieces of advice. First, don't try and go out and be a pushy salesperson. If you want to have success with this, simply invite the people that you know to watch this video that you're watching right now. Let me do all the explaining for you, as well as all the explaining for anyone you refer to the program. Because this is a recorded video, you can use me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I never take a vacation. I never call in sick. And chances are many of the people that you show this to are going to see how big this is, fall in love with the concept, join your team, and start referring other customers as well. Second, you have an opportunity to be positioned early on in this company in the largest industry in the world in travel at over $7 trillion annually. Apple, as an example, just became the first trillion-dollar company after 42 years in business. Getting started in World Ventures today, it's like getting started with Apple back in 1988. If you could have bought in on Apple back then, imagine where you'd be today. Now, we believe our company is going to attract tens of millions of members over the next decade based on the growth we've already had. So virtually every person you know are going to hear about this. Many will join. My advice is just make sure you're the first person to show them this video. Now, the last thing I need you to understand before we end the video just has to do with positioning. Our compensation plan has a 2-team system, so at least half of everyone your friend refers after you are going to be positioned on your team. So let's say you lock in your position now, and your friend later, they show this to Bob, and they join. Well, Bob goes on your team, and for the rest of Bob's life, anything he ever does is going to benefit you. But let's say for some reason you need to think about it. Now that's cool. Bob's going to be able to lock in your position. Then when you want to get started, you go on Bob's team, and for the rest of your life, Bob gets credit for anything you do, and you miss out on all the sales that happen on Bob's other team. Now, I'm not promising that anyone is going to go on your team, but we've had people miss out on thousands of sales that have cost them a lot of money. So that's why it's important for me to have you understand how this works. Now, we already have thousands of people who are earning anywhere from a part-time income, a few $100s a month, all the way up to a full-time income, giving them financial freedom. And because I had the courage to say yes, I've been able personally to make way more money than I ever have. I've been able to take well over 100 trips paid for with the company's travel bonus program. And this is what it's all about for me. I'm able to be a stay-at-home dad for my 3 beautiful children. So instead of fighting traffic and being stuck in an office all day, I'm able to do what I want. I can hit the gym. I can take the kids to the park. I can hang out at the lake. I'm able to be there for their swim lessons, their ballet lessons, gymnastics, all the special events at school. Saying yes to this was the best financial and lifestyle decision I've ever made. So if you're ready to come join in on the fun, get back to the person who showed you this video. Let them know you're ready to get started. You'll be in business for yourself, but definitely not by yourself. World Ventures offers you an incredible support network to help you every step of the way. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll leave you with my favorite quote here. You always miss 100% of the shots you never take.